The following is a Nightfall Media production. For more information, check out nightfallmedia.io. Star Wars Nightfall is a not-for-profit RPG actual play podcast set in the Star Wars universe. Nightfall claims no relationship with Disney, Lucasfilm, or any of their partners or affiliates. Nightfall can be found online at starwarsnightfall.com or twitch.tv/StarWarsNightfall. The following episode contains strong language and simulated acts of violence. Listener discretion is advised.
May the Force be with you.
The Clone Wars have ended and the Great Jedi Purge has wiped out most of the galaxy's former heroes. Now with a plan to rebuild his lost order, Jedi Knight Syu Zee and his companions stand ready to defend the ancient Jedi homeworld of Tython. With one enemy seemingly defeated, the group prepares a trap for the remaining Inquisitor. You're listening to Chapter 23 of Star Wars Nightfall. Nightfall is Peyton Castle as Syu Zee, Richard Capisil as Crick, Justin Chapman as Fen, Rob Hunter as Dr. Nemefitz, and myself, Zach Som, as the Galaxy Master. Okay, Peyton, you want to hit us with a question of the day?
Yes. What video game do you think Luke Skywalker would play? That's how you know it's a good one when everyone takes a thinking pose.
Yeah.
Beat Saber.
Really strike us.
You play Beat Saber.
I think we just ended it in the first try. Shit, yeah. Justin.
That's good.
Need for Speed Underground 2.
Why? Because I can bullseye womp rats in my T16 back home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got to race through Beggars Canyon.
Yeah. Fuck me.
I think he would play Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley.
Yeah. That's the opposite of what he'd want to play.
I think he'd play something real calm and real relaxing after his long hard fought battles.
Man, I just all day farming. I just need a break.
Yeah.
I guess
wait, is it
sequels? Luke Skywalker would absolutely do that.
You're probably right because he's just like, man, Uncle Owen was so right. I just want to farm water. That's the problem, dude. He plays Stardew Valley. He's like, I don't understand what level you have to be to farm water. I can't. I must need to trade with a villager for water seeds. Luke Skywalker. Jesus.
Well,
you broke me.
I have one answer that keeps circling in my mind, but it's really, really, really fucking dumb. Lego Star Wars.
You can't use this.
Hold on.
He's like, I can see the future.
There's a reason for it. He wouldn't be playing ones of him. He'd be playing the episode 1, episode 2, so he can spend more time with his dad.
Oh, that's
brutal. Can you imagine? It's crazy. I got the same name as this Anakin guy. Really hopes the story pans out. Really looking forward to seeing how this goes.
Man, I wonder what happened to my dad. Hopefully something noble.
Jesus Christ.
Gets to episode 3. Oh God.
I don't even know.
You got this.
Dude, I got nothing. I'm brain dead right now.
Battlefront 2.
Christ.
Rogue Squadron.
No, I don't even... Fuck me. I'm stumped.
Knights of the Old Republic. He's playing
Candy Crush. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. He's got shit to do. He needs a mobile game. He's playing Candy Crush. We're not sponsored.
I like that.
I think he'd be more of a Clash of Clans kind of guy.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's better, I think.
I'm doing the medieval in one.
Yeah, can I have that on my phone? I saw you
Yellow.
Pierce. Are we together? Is that...
That painted a very creative scene.
So I've always cut the burp game out of the show. I'm gonna leave it in.
Oh,
Just no
well, you have to
context.
explain the rules to them.
No context.
No context.
They don't
Okay.
get to know.
They can figure it out over the rest of the season.
We're keeping this in too.
You guys should know that this has been going the entire time we've been playing.
Zach's just been keeping it
since we were 16, probably.
Yes.
This has been a game, and we should make it a challenge. First person to decipher the rules.
Oh, that'd be fun.
It's an honorable mention. We'll name a character after you.
Zach has been saving you guys from this game.
Yeah.
Now you must suffer with us.
I am your lord now.
So last time we played, Episode 22, chapter 22. So it has been like a month and a half since we recorded an episode.
Yeah.
Been a little while.
It's been a minute.
Just
So
a bit.
most of what I remember involves a hamster ball,
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Justin's character on top of the hamster ball, backwards running so that the ball would move forward. Last episode ended with Dr. Nemafitz making a persuasion check for Kyle to try and, turn on Case, maybe trap Case at the Jedi Temple, at which point he deactivated his lightsaber and the episode ended.
Yes. Cataclysmic booyah.
There are the four of you. Kyle is on his knees. No lightsaber. I believe there are 10 Death Troopers left. What do you guys want to do?
Pee a little.
We're conscious, right? At 5 HP?
Yes, you
Yeah.
have 5 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all of you have a destiny point and everyone's lost a dark side point.
Yeah.
I thought it was just Ben and Susie.
I think my exact wording was like, if you have a dark side point, decrease it by 1.
Yeah, but I was talking about the destiny point. I think it's only
Yeah, I
Ben.
think because they had that near death.
Okay.
No, you know what? I'll just take one. It's fine.
Yeah, just take it.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Shit,
Just
okay.
take it.
All right.
I'm feeling generous.
Yeah.
It's a rarity.
I would like to use it to act out. I'm literally just gonna snap my fingers and be like, "You bitch." Okay, no. Oh man, so we have him receptive right now.
And real quick, as we were unconscious, are we waking up where we left? Like, am I just like lying in the field, like 15 feet away from their conversation?
I think I ran to you.
I think you were up for a little bit before the episode ended.
Yeah, I ran out to stabilize, and that's when I started the conversation with.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who I was stabilizing, but I would be like amongst the carnage of that.
Because I know
So you
Justin,
guys came
you
to.
ran around part of the temple to go
Yeah.
around the ball that had lodged into the side of the temple.
I tried to take cover.
The reach around maneuver.
Tried.
That's right, yeah.
So you'd be a bit farther away then.
Yeah.
So, fending position.
That's why I wanted to make this clear.
He's in the hillside finding a ATST.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting on. All right, so he put his lightsaber, he clasped it. Is he going to say anything to us now?
Oh, that's a good
He
point.
is going to stand up. He's going to turn his back to you. And with the Force, he's going to lift up the Jedi artifact hamster ball and throw it at the Death Troopers.
Oh, so he's receptive. He doesn't want witnesses to this.
And does he say anything when he does this?
He does not say anything, and if you do not interrupt him, he is just going to spend the next, 20 seconds murdering the Death Troopers.
I'm going to fall into my back and just spider crawl away from him, panicked.
I'm gonna just
grab on.
crouch down under the balcony railing.
Perhaps if. Oh my gosh! And now I flip over my belly and I'm just crawling away from it. Every part of me being a doctor I'm trying to repress because I can't help these guys.
Susie, you feel that Kyle is taking a dark side point.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm going to actually shift onto one knee and just silently watch this happen.
Okay.
Stoically.
I love that nobody in the party
As you
is
do this,
willing
you
to
see
stop
Mimi in
him.
the middle of his panicked crawl, looks to you for some comfort, and you're just gonna happen.
I can't do
I'll accept
shit.
Shrugs and Jedi.
Okay, so no one's going to do anything, so he's going to spend the next 18 seconds just obliterating these Death Troopers. He knocks out 3 of them with a hamster ball. He will ignite his lightsaber as he steps up to 2 of them, slice them across the chest. He will force choke one of them with one hand, and then with the other, extend force lightning and murder the last one.
Pretty badass.
I will look to the group slowly to see if anyone is got a plan.
I'm gonna start clapping.
So
Good job.
I'm going to look over towards Mimi. Better us than them, right?
You gotta start
Or better them than us.
So that's
He turns to us.
yeah,
Strikes me down.
good point. Just starts cutting us
I'm
down.
gonna start making my way to the group.
A potential ally, indeed.
Emphasis on potential.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The cast here at Nightfall Media is proud to present our Patreon. a place to create new experiences while exploring our past journeys.
With content like the Raincor's Pit, an after show where the cast breaks down the most recent episode, and an inside look to the cast outside of the show.
See the casts you love put on a show in other TTRPG systems. Listen to them as they play as scoundrel pirates in Pirateborg, or listen to them as classic adventurers in D&D 5e.
Furthermore, the cast has loads of ideas for your own TTRPGs at home. Try out one of Rob Hunter's fully written out characters, or visit Payton Castle's Vault of Magic Items.
A handful of shows for your viewing pleasure, and take-home goodies for your own TTRPG adventures. All of this for just $3.
Still hungry for more content? Join our Discord server where you can interact with other fans of the show, get notifications of when the cast streams, and updates on Nightfall Media directly from the cast. Hope to see you there.
I guess I'll slowly bring myself to my feet, but I want to try to not look threatening in every way possible.
Okay.
And is Kyle turning to come talk to us now that he's murdered his associates?
He will stand there for a beat and kind of look over the work that he's just made, and then he will turn back to you, turn off his lightsaber, put it towards his hip, and walk towards you.
All right, I'm gonna stand. And I'm actually gonna put one of my hands forward, my right one, of course. I'm gonna put my hand, and I'm not gonna shake with my left hand like some freak. Sorry. But I extend my right hand forward, and as he approaches, I say, "A temporary alliance."
He will extend his own arm and shake your hand.
Is it his left? No.
Yeah, it's his left. It seems the Force has brought us together.
It's like a predator shake.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like a handshake, like you grab each other's elbows, pretty much.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Is there any way to sense exactly how he's feeling about this?
Yeah, do insight on the
alliance?
handshake.
Yeah, do insight.
Insight? Is there an insight?
Oh,
I think there's perception.
Yeah, that's right.
Perception. I'll do a perception. Wow. That is 19 plus 19. 28, 38.
I wouldn't plan on trusting him too long, but yeah.
So, friend, how shall we ambush Case?
Case's ego is what drives him now. He wants to see you extinguished. He sees me as a threat, but he won't strike me down unless I strike at him first. Somehow we can play that.
Would the idea of you being near me entice him, or would the idea of me being alone bring him in, or would he potentially see it as a trap?
I think the idea of you alone would be better. And if we faked my death, perhaps, if he thought that you defeated me.
I like this. And how shall we go about it? I have your communicator, maybe, and I send him a message, or...
What about one of his sabers?
Pardon me, because Does Kyle have cybernetics?
Kyle has cybernetics.
He does. It sounds crazy, but, like, we could send him a finger and I could fix it. Like, a piece of him.
Ooh.
I mean, that's a pretty convincing threat. But, sorry, Inquisitor, you probably don't remember me, but I am one of the cybernetic specialists that helped work on your prosthesis.
And he will remove his own glove, and you'll see that from the elbow down on his left arm is all robotic.
Could I do a perception roll to see if he's taking care of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I see a Nemafit's logo on your arm there?
It's like all the way down his arm, even if it's step back for Jordan.
It's got your face on it.
Incorporated designs and prosthetics.
Turn 2.
Perception. So 14, not exceptional. But.
No, he hasn't taken immaculate care of it, but he's been getting oil changes regularly.
Oh, yes. I'm glad it's serving you well, despite slight carbon scoring, which can be maintained with daily cleaning. It's irrelevant. What I was wondering is if we could send evidence of more than just a communicator, or possibly a piece of your cybernetic, a finger, easily reattached, but would send a message that would almost be impossible to fake.
I hesitate because that doesn't seem like something Syu Zee would do.
Oh, very good.
It doesn't have to be Syu Zee. It can be an associate of mine.
Yes. I could kill it. No, they wouldn't buy that at all.
Well, maybe if it was presented in a more theatrical way as a sign from Mimi. Maybe a small mechanical box, maybe this might sound foolish, but maybe a bag that conveniently we forgot that it had your name on it or something like that. Something that he could just trace back.
Well, I don't think the delivery is the difficulty. I think that he may suspect you as a Jedi not capable of
murder
or mutilation, although it is cybernetic. Fen, you're a master of cruel and strange tactics. What say you?
We could just send him the whole arm, I'd say.
Oh, my word.
But
the amount of time to detach the neural connections, I would rather not.
Probably not.
I think that
Plus, we don't have a surgery bay here, do we? Perhaps in the temple, it must be in disarray.
Do we need him to think that Kyle's dead? He could just be captured by us. So we send the finger and say, if you want your ally back, then you need to leave the planet and we will release him, or something like that. Leave the people of Tython alone, and we will release your companion.
But now he's walking into a situation where he knows that Kyle is alive. And would he rescue him at all?
He wants Syu Zee dead first and foremost. He speaks of it nonstop.
Only we saved your arm. Sorry, that was
Why
quite
don't we
crass.
send his arm?
Well, if he thinks I'm gone... Oh, no, actually, you could be onto something, Kyle. You could send something that might hurt his ego. Send one of my fingers to him. Like, look what I've got.
I kind of like that.
Yes,
I did your job for you.
do not create the image of Syu Zee besting you, but you've bested Syu Zee and taunting Kyle.
Cuts his ego in more than one way.
Taunting case. Sorry, which one are you again?
I'm Kyle.
What's the name tag?
Yes.
I'm the toxic white one.
And so I extend my robotic arm to Nemefitz.
It would make more sense too.
So, not actually like trying to break the plan, just trying to come up with excuse to not dismantle part of the arm. And are we're sure that Case will understand it's from Syu Zee. Because he was missing an arm, but he's not seen this prosthetic.
Oh, fuck.
Do you have another mask that
I've
you could use?
How about one better? And I put out my other arm.
No.
Mimi, you've done fine work on my right arm. I might ask you to build me a finger.
Oh, that's...
It's more machine now than fish boy.
I'm afraid I cannot knowingly do harm.
I'll do it.
Surely, no, there must be... You saw the new lightsaber, you had your old one. Perhaps that would be message enough without mutilation.
Reconstructed. This is my old one. Like, gesture the Baron.
Mimi's gonna turn and kind of just walk away for a few seconds because he doesn't really want to be part of what he thinks is gonna happen, but feel free to call him back.
This seems like the safest and most concise option we've got.
Safe? And again, turn fingers
Better
and
than a
ears.
whole arm, Mimi.
Yes, well...
And because I would rather not it be a whole arm, as much as I am learning to trust you, Kyle, I would actually like you to cut off my arm, Crick. And I'm actually gonna...
Arm? Wait!
Or not arm, finger.
Okay! I cannot...
I think Case might want the whole arm for it to be convincing.
Yeah. I am trusting you, Crick, to slice off one of my fingers. And I hand the Baron to you.
Thank you. I don't know if I fully trust myself, but
You have a -5 on all lightsaber.
Yeah.
Because you're not perdition.
You probably still have a thumb, though.
I don't know if I really want the bad guy to be swinging the weapon at me, though.
Psycho McGee over here probably has a knife.
could he do it to himself?
Oh, yeah, you have a knife or something?
Yeah.
I don't
You
have
could
a
just
knife.
do
but
it yourself.
I'd be happy to do it though.
Can you force pull it off so we can make a pull my finger joke?
That's fucking disturbing.
I already made the joke. You don't have to do
Can
it.
I just do it with a knife?
Yeah.
I'm proficient with simple weapons, so
That works better.
Right.
Alright, we'll retcon me handing over the lightsaber.
You guys, they just mind throwing a knife across the
The fucking office and scissor me. So at this point, Nimi turns his back and says, wait, no, stop. This doesn't count as taking part in it. And he's gonna ruffle through his bag and pull out like a sheathed scalpel and hand it carefully over to Crick. A knife.
This would be
Combat knife. Unbelievable.
We were about to use a lightsaber.
I was present and aware of your... I can't... There's no other doctors here for when I have cardiac arrest.
Nimi, just be ready to heal it once I'm done.
Of course, Nimi, just fix this, Nimi.
Can you even hold on to the knife with those hands?
Tython.
like opposable.
You have weird lobster tentacle claws. They look like a combination between squid tentacles and crab hands. It's pretty sweet.
If I can shoot a gun, I think I'm good enough to use a scalpel.
Yeah, totally.
Totally the same.
Yeah. That's why every soldier is trained combat medic.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you making a strength check? Are you just like blindly stabbing at it?
Well, wouldn't it be a strength check? It's
I think
a
it would be
melee.
a dex because it's
He's cutting the tissue and just snapping them up.
So
hey, listen.
Is there a
melee
sleight
is
of hand
strength,
skill?
I thought.
With strength, he holds the scalpel over his head and swings it down like an axe.
I could do treat injury.
Give me stealth.
Stealth.
Or treat injury, not you. I'm looking at you because the microphone's pointed at you and I'm trying to speak into the microphone.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I like to put
Alright, I'll do.
Give me a treat injury or a stealth.
I'll do a stealth
Someone
because I have
talk
a
me into
plus
doing
12.
this. It's the safest outcome.
All right,
Oh, which finger are you picking?
Beautiful.
Oh, dude.
16.
Okay. You rolled a 4 and that scared me.
It looked like a 1 from here because I just saw the vertical line. And I was
So
like, cool.
you
I'll find an arm.
almost carefully remove the finger.
Like almost carefully.
Roll a d4. So you not so carefully remove the finger from Syu Zee. Syu Zee takes 3 damage in the process.
Hey. 2.
Whoa,
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So Syu Zee, you have 2 hit points. You have 4 active fingers.
Hell yeah. All I need.
It's enough to hold a lightsaber.
What do you guys want to do?
Immediately treat the wound.
Thank you.
Although I think I already treated him for the... No, I ran over to treat and they had the near-death experience. Was that... Did I use treat injury? No, I ran over and they had their near-death experience.
Okay.
Because that's how they gain the hit points. So I'm going to run over and try to treat the injury, which is I need above a 10. But no, not in the dice roll. I didn't roll above a 10. I need the result to be above a 10. I get a plus 17. So you just healed 12 hit points.
Oh.
But I can't do that again.
Right.
Oh. Do we all lose?
I think we do.
All right, guys.
Wait.
Juicy. All right. Jesus Christ.
That's how we got removed from Apple Podcasts.
Exactly, yeah.
You should leave that one in.
No, I really hope that they sit all the way through us self-mutilating a finger, and then they get upset with us making a noise. That'd be fucking amazing. All right, so I'm wrapping that phase. Is it pinky? What do we do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Wrapping your pinky kind of just like around the thumb, around the wrist, get it nice and tight, so hopefully cinches the bleeding.
It should be the middle one, since we're trying to send a message.
Yep.
Oh my god, you're such an idiot, but that's awesome. Yup. Alright. That's definitely the worst thing to use, I feel like. No, pointer's probably worse. Alright, well, I'm still gonna wrap like over the stump, and then wrap around your hand, wrap around the wrist, make sure it's nice and tight. Try to cinch the bleeding. Alright, with this madness out of the way, perhaps we decide where we are to stage this, and how about to... It sounds like the rest of us will remain concealed, hidden nearby.
It should seem like Kylo is trying to leave planet with me.
Oh, I thought you were dead in this scenario.
Why would we cut off Syu Zee's finger then?
Well, if I'm dead...
To send a message that
we
he
should have
killed
talked
him.
about the plan before we cut off.
No, we did. We did.
I just misunderstood, I think.
The plan is Kyle is going to say I've captured the Jedi and he's taking me back to wherever, and that's gonna entice Case to come try to ambush him before he can make the drop.
I thought it was him boasting over killing you, and then Kyle would come to take the glory. But that is much better.
Oh wait, I don't have.
nail right there.
Do I have 4 fingers?
Oh fuck!
Oh shit! Oh, I guess it. Fuck it. Just
You're down to 3.
You have 3.
You lost your claw.
To anyone out there that overthinks things in D&D, know that it's more fun
I thought
not
we
to.
decided on the middle.
Well, I don't have a middle.
Yeah, you do. It's just huge and really important. You're like, you know, they like the guys in the Ninja Turtle suits in those movies. Like it's those where you usually had 2 fingers. Actually, honestly, looking at the anatomy, it probably looks like you had 2 sets of bones in the middle finger. And sorry, you totally have the wrong hand. Your other hand is superhuman. I fucked that up. I probably should have looked at the remaining hand.
Oh,
I requested
Over the course of the campaign, you've actually gained a digit.
Yes. We'll pop that sucker out of the other hand and be right as rain.
I just lost one.
No, we're right back at 8 where you began. God, I'm a wonderful doctor.
You are truly the best.
This is why the Empire coveted my services.
Truly
They let you
omnipotent.
walk out.
Well, but so it seems that we are going to send a message that you are captive, and hope that Kyle takes the bait to steal the booty. That's what I said. You were mistaken. You misheard. The Naboon accent is a rather delicate. I wouldn't expect a Bothin or a Keldor or a Moncal to fully understand.
I thought we were friends.
Oh, we are, but it's
You being
it's a thing.
space racist to me.
Well, humans are just better.
The toxic white boy would say that.
It's just a matter of dialect. I don't speak. Actually, I do speak Moncal. I am a bad friend.
Yeah, you're a very bad friend.
That's the next shirt.
A terrible
bad friend.
Yes.
Says Nimi.
My apologies. How unfortunate.
So, Kyle, do you have a ship we shall send him this message from?
I have an Omega class shuttle.
Shall we make our way then?
I have no one to deliver the message. I murdered all the Death Troopers.
I'll handle the message.
I'm technical enough that I could probably whip something up.
No, someone has to physically deliver it, though.
Oh, is
There
it
needs
like?
to be a
Oh, he has a
person.
fucking finger. Oh, fuck, yeah.
Well,
You might have to do it.
do you have...
If we can get armor off the Death Troopers, shit, fuck. Oh no.
No one thought about the fact that we cut off a finger to give to him.
I remember one being jarringly objective. Or objecting. See, again,
don't have-
the dialect, it's complicated.
anyone else left on planet that you could command?
No, I killed them all. You were there.
Well, what about that camp where there was all those stormtroopers?
I think the AT-AT boy killed them all.
So at this point,
get all of them.
Nimi is
It's still
walking
like 10
over.
miles or 20 miles away. It's like 10 hours away.
Nimi's walking over to one of the dead Death Troopers. He's going to slide the helmet off, turn to Fen, say, "Fen, watch very carefully." And he's going to put the helmet on and say, "I'm still Dr. Nimi."
Oh, I see.
All right. I'm afraid I am not very knowledgeable in Imperial protocol, though.
Didn't you work in an Imperial base for some time?
As a medic and surgeon,
Yeah, as like a captured medic and surgeon.
I guess maybe can I do a knowledge check? I have life sciences or physical sciences. Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
And how are we going to get you to Casey?
I have to.
Oh! No, this is...
So here, I'm almost thinking at this point, it sounds absurd, but what if we don't ambush him here?
Kyle, is there a main base or Imperial base or station in a nearby sector or somewhere nearby where we could go and potentially run into Case or find someone we could just send and then we could travel on our merry way with a very obvious beacon displaying our location to Case?
He's been on the lead Star Destroyer since we've arrived. There is a small forward base, but it doesn't have any officers on it.
We have one more person.
Bing bong?
No.
The
We have a
matron?
protocol droid.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, yeah, we have D3PO.
Yeah. Make D3PO do it.
That's true.
That way if
so
Case rage
shitty.
quits, you don't get hurt.
I hate to say it.
We're never gonna use D3PO.
he could be repaired if harm comes to him. It is possible.
I can repair him, but I'm not sure we're gonna get him back.
We send D3PO in our ship off planet side as a very, as a sort of message, and then upon investigation, they find D3PO with the finger, and we instruct D3PO to say that this is some sort of gloating message from Kyle, Forecase. That, how foolish are you to really think that this ship flying out into space all by itself would really have the Jedi on it, idiot. It only has his finger. I have him, or something along those lines.
Oh. Okay, that sparks... What? Okay, very, very close. All right, so perhaps, as much as I do not want to put our droid in harm's way, if we sent him, obviously, towards the Inquisitors, towards Vader, we could have him deliver a message to Darth Vader, but ensure that he is intercepted by Case. If Case finds out this droid carries a message for the Dark Lord, then he will no doubt ensure it isn't delivered, and instead comes to us, thinking that he's caught us unaware, and we will lie in wait.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
And the best part is the finger has a purpose.
I like that. This plan sounds solid to me. Kyle, do you have any thoughts?
I think it will work just fine.
And do you know where we could find Case?
Case is on board the lead Star Destroyer. He has not made planetfall yet.
I see.
And where shall we place our trap is my next question. The Jedi Temple might be perfect for it, but it also seems a little too perfect.
Possibly.
We should go to that village with flesh.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Possibly in the forest somewhere. Maybe somewhere with a number of buildings, perhaps. I know a spot. We once visited it while we were here.
Oh, no.
I know exactly where it's at.
Hard to forget.
All right.
It might do. It's flat enough area with coverage from the minimal buildings enough for us to easily hide.
There's one problem though. There are villagers there.
There's plenty of empty dwellings. We don't need to disturb the natives.
That's true, but they could get in the way. Maybe we have to clear it out first.
Possibly no.
Dark side point.
Why did I just hear the Doom theme kick on?
There is the cave not far from where the lightsaber was assembled. It would be a logical place to find a Jedi if the story was true.
This sounds fine with me.
But there are probably, I think, 2 young Gundocks in the area. We certainly have left a swath of unfortunate carnage behind us.
I forgot you left 2 to live.
Such is the price of
I
war.
loved your wording there. I think we want to avoid Imperial entanglement, so I don't think anywhere near that would be. We don't know what side we'll take. What am I? I'm gonna take the helmet, the Dark Trooper helmet off that I forgot I was wearing. Why am I talking through this thing?
That's why you've been messing up.
That's exactly it. This interpret inside. There's a translator that translates from basic to moron.
Probably for the better. I think we're making fan nervous.
I do have a
Trigger
question.
happy.
Kyle?
Not Kyle. The village in question is called Kaleth.
Kaleth.
So we have Kaleth, or the caves near the forge.
What would you do, Kyle? This is you we're trying to impersonate here.
Or on that matter, what sort of terrain would give you the upper hand?
I would want a hilly environment, perhaps mountainous, cavernous, something that I can jump off of. I am the acrobatic type of duelist.
Up into the mountains, then?
Yeah.
There was the cave has a cliff above it where the forge was located. It would also give us good firing range. Firing. Yep.
Hey, we got you.
Words. Words.
Any of the guns from the Death Troopers surviving?
Yes.
Oh.
Can I grab one of them?
Yep.
You are also not perfect. I'm just fucking.
I am. Fuck you.
Blaster rifle 3d8.
Bada boom.
I do have one worry, though.
Of course.
I'm here for it.
What if Darth Vader intercepts the message? Is that a possibility?
Because
it is
Darth Vader here.
It is for him, right?
Darth Vader is not here.
Oh, he's not here. Okay.
I think we're all right if we send the droid back to the encampment with a message for Vader. Would they see it to Case? Oh, it's so close. It was so close. I literally got the only thing that was hurting me is the K, and now it's saving me.
It would either go to Case or to the Commodore.
I see.
Well, the other thing is I feel like word will reach Case. I feel word that Kyle has caught a Jedi will fall on his ears quick.
Yes.
If not at the very least, maybe Vader himself will say, look what your subordinate... I don't know.
There is no risk of Vader intercepting the message. My concern over this plan is that a shuttle would not be able to get from Tython out of the deep core.
So it may be transparent that...
Yeah, that it's a bluff. Think about how... this is me as a DM. How long it took for you guys to figure out a way to get to Tython.
Yeah.
Vader doesn't have that information, so he's not here. And then you're asking someone to figure out a way to get out.
Then we send it...
Wait.
Or you're trying to figure out a way for Kyle. Kyle would not have the information on how to get here. He came here with Case.
What was the plan for them getting out then?
Case can navigate.
Oh, Case can navigate getting out? Oh, well,
Or
then...
the Commodore can.
That's what I was thinking, is we send it to the Commodore then.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Would you, as Inquisitor, if you intercepted a droid with a message only for the Commodore, would you demand to know what it is?
I would look at it myself.
Oh, good. Good. Wonderful.
Perfect. So it's settled.
Yes, I believe
Sounds like
so.
a plan to me.
So let's set off to see D3PO for a quest.
Perhaps on the way, Crick, maybe Kyle could at least talk with you about any possible variations in protocol droid programming that must be updated or changed?
What?
Is there any specific programming required or expectations of your protocol droids within the Empire?
No.
Oh, very well. Easy.
Good to know.
Don't want to deal with that kind of wrinkle.
Just figured maybe a software update.
You got to spray paint them black?
No. There are plenty of droids that are not black.
Paint it black?
All right.
The dark side
So you guys
paint
head
job.
back to the ship.
All right.
Depot is there. Greetings. How may I assist you?
We are actually in need of assistance that is quite dire, and I'm afraid only you can help, my friend.
Of course, I operate to serve.
I'm so glad you said that. Susie, perhaps you better. And I'm gonna kind of turn away because I still feel shitty.
So, D3PO, you are, of course, a close companion of ours, and so we
I
need...
haven't felt that way so far.
I was about to say, we haven't said like a damn word to
Suck it
D3PO.
down, yeah.
But, D3PO, as you know, we love you, and very much.
What is love?
Persuasion roll.
It's not our fault. We were scarred by the loss of Boom Boom. We promised to never love again.
And so, it is that we trust you with the most important quest. You cannot relay the details of this quest to anybody.
Yes.
We need you to send a message to the Commodore. And then I'm guessing my finger's like wrapped up in a rag or something, and I'm just gonna gesture it towards D3PO. We need you to bring this to the Commodore, and I place it in his hands. And we need you to tell the we need you to tell the Commodore that Kyle has caught the Jedi, and request Vader to come see or come visit immediately.
I think I understand. Of course, I will do this.
There is one last thing I would ask of you.
Of course.
Return to us when it is done. Be careful.
We love you.
All right.
Doesn't have to be in one piece. I can put you back together.
One tear running down my eye.
That doesn't make me feel better.
I'm just giving you a little hope in case it goes wrong.
I like how we're like,
All right, time to go.
can you send
Roll into the shuttle, hit the autopilot.
Bye.
hey, can you carry a message for us? He's like, yeah, of course. And as he's walking away, Rich is like, hey, if you get shot, we'll help you. And he's like, what the fuck is this message?
It feels so much worse because we haven't treated him well at all.
No, not at all.
Not even that we haven't treated him well. We just have not interacted with him in the slightest.
We treated him like a fucking toaster.
We forgot he was there for like 1 or 2 episodes.
God damn it.
So you load Depot into the Omega class shuttle. You slap the shuttle on the ass and you send it off into space.
Excellent.
So, we cut to the inside of an Imperial Star Destroyer. There are a number of stormtroopers rolling about, doing their thing. And the Omega class shuttle that once belonged to Kyle will enter and will land. The landing bay, or the landing ramp, will descend. And a droid will walk down its path. It is greeted by a number of stormtroopers, and it will say something unintelligible to the stormtroopers. And then some time will pass. And then Case and the Commodore will both be alerted.
Is this like I'm in my quarters kind of thing?
Yeah.
And
The droid will be brought into your quarters, and the Commodore will as well. So we've kind of got a 3-point scene where Case is, I'm going to say, sitting down to begin. And then on either side of the door, there is the Commodore and there is Depot, and the door is shut. And the droid will begin. I have a urgent message for the Commodore. I believe it was for his ears only.
Anything you can tell him, you can tell me. Speak, droid.
I don't mean to interrupt, Inquisitor, but I believe the message was for me. I think I should at least be able to view it in private.
I suppose I could tell Vader that you're keeping secrets from the Inquisitors then.
And I'll stand and start to make my way towards the door.
Make an intimidation.
All right.
7, okay.
I don't know my modifiers. I don't have the sheet in front of me. Intimidation is persuasion?
Sure.
Yeah, so 27. Yeah, which sounds about right. He was a pretty scary dude.
I just mean that I don't mean to break protocol. If the message was for me, then it is for me, and I would translate that information to you if I felt it was necessary.
Necessary?
I with all due respect, Inquisitor, you are not a member of the Imperial Navy.
I am going to turn to him, and I am going to use...
I would like you to roll a d6. 1 is bad, 6 is good, and we are determining the relationship level between the Commodore and the Inquisitor.
Satisfying die, is that you? 2.
So they've been butting heads for some time.
Okay. I am unfamiliar with force powers. I don't have one to kind of force power people, right?
You got fire hand. Oh, yeah.
Right.
I mean, you should be able to force people down the condition, right?
So, yeah, I forgot, like a death negotiator.
Then you can light your hands on
Beat
fire.
the shit out of him.
With all due respect, Commodore,
I take 1 step towards him.
if you afforded me all due respect, you would be on your knees.
And I will try to drop him down the condition track with my words. Okay. 30.
So you see him trying to resist, but his body just forces itself down onto his knees before you. Of course, whatever the Inquisition needs, the Navy is here to serve.
I am aware.
And you can tell, like, his body is incredibly stiff, but just shaking like a mild vibration throughout his entire body.
Come, droid. Deliver your message.
Of course. And the droid will step forward and will present like a balled up piece of cloth, and will begin to unfold it, where you will find the single finger of a Keldor.
Syu Zee. Who delivered this message?
I believe they called themselves Kyle Xander. This message was intent for the Commodore to relay to Lord Vader.
And he has received it.
Of course. And then he will lay the finger on your table and take 2 steps back.
All right, so I am going to walk over to the table where the droid laid the finger in the cloth and pick up I imagine he's wearing gloves. I have my gauntlets. So I'm just going to pick up the finger and turn to the Commodore.
You will deliver this message to Vader. But not until I have a chance to speak with Kyle. Or else...
I walk over to him, and I'm leaning over like a few inches from his face. He can feel like the discharge of breath through my mask just...
Or else Vader will receive another finger.
And I drop the finger in his lap and exit the room.
And that's where we'll end it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, boy.
Finger drop.
Yeah, boy.
Finger drop.
Finger drop. Finger drop. Yeah, when we get your finger back, you should just finger drop all the time.
Yeah. When we.
You have just finished chapter 23 of Star Wars Nightfall. Nightfall is Peyton Castle as Syu Zee, Richard Capisil as Crick, Justin Chapman as Fen, Rob Hunter as Dr. Nemefitz, and myself, Zach Som, as the Galaxy Master. We'll be back in just 2 weeks with chapter 24.
I'm just gonna stop what I'm supposed to say. Here, wait, check this out. Here's what we're gonna do. I keep mixing them up. So I'm gonna say both names now. Kyle. Case. In Nimi's accent. And then I'll just fucking stop every time and you can insert the name that's corresponding correctly. But you have to keep this part in so that they know how fucking awful it is when it's just like, yes, we'll go and take Kyle to...
This will be the end of credits scene.
Oh, for sure. Yes, that's great. Fucking stupid me. Oh my god.
When I'm in need of clean energy and laser focus, I take a moment to meditate, reaching out to ghost energy.
Have no fear. I'm here to provide you the focus and energy you seek. Take this can of Strabango Margarita Ghost Energy and fulfill your destiny.
My goodness, this divine liquid is clear and its flavor is superb. Is it truly vegan and gluten-free?
Indeed, young one.
Is it true that it has 0 sugar?
Not a sugar to find.
It also lists a multitude of nutritious vitamins. That can't be possible.
But it is. Ghost energy is transparent in their labeling, making it clear to the people what they are drinking.
Then I shall meditate more often, for I shall see myself wanting more.
It is much easier than that, child. You can find it in stores near you, and find a link in the show notes of Nightfall episodes for a 20% discount on Ghost Energy products.